てさだってさ今この世界があっけなくふわっとさ消えてしまうかもしれないなんてさ言うとさしらけた目で見る君とじゃあまた明日をずっと繰り返してたい流れ星が落ちそうな広い夜空の下で心に耳を澄ませてきっと夢のような忘れそうな恋だから僕らここで息をして手を掴んで確かめ合うの Oh I keep on falling love 行き場のない歌を今届けたいのさあなただけにあなただけの僕でいたいからさなってく染まってく二人の世界にそれがただ嬉しくてさテーブルにはコーヒーとカフェオレお揃いのマグカップで夜な夜な始まる布団の取り合い合戦味噌汁は濃いめで慰めは言葉よりもハグできっと夢のような忘れそうな恋だから僕らここで息をして手を掴んで確かめ合うの Oh I keep on falling love 行き場のない歌を今届けたいのさあなただけにあなただけの僕でいたいからさ僕ら二人今ここで赤い糸で結ばれてそれは奇跡なんかじゃない奇跡なんかじゃない互いが大事に紡ぐ言葉で作り上げたあなたといたいという幸せきっと夢のような忘れそうな恋だから僕らここで息をして手を掴んで確かめ合うの Oh I keep on falling love 行き場のない歌を今届けたいのさあなただけにあなただけの僕でいたいからさ
How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing great. That song was Ayumu Imazu. I don't know the song title, but it's his recent song. Where's the jug? I knew someone was gonna ask that. This is a protein shake. It's like you get the idea. Yeah. But how's everyone doing? Me? I'm kind of tired because I just came back from outside, and I'll explain like why I came back from outside. I was filming something, and I'm also planning to film. What is today? Today's Tuesday. I'm planning to film something Thursday as well as a Friday. Yeah. I'm planning to film. It's all for. I don't know if it's a spoiler. No, it's fine. It's not a spoiler. It's all for the upcoming piano album. So, you know how I had piano at my school? So I'm going there to film for the album, sort of like a visualizer, if that makes sense. You know those, imagine like a music video for piano songs. Yeah, that would be like a good idea. And I was just doing that today, and it was kind of difficult. There's a lot of trial and errors that I have to go through. What did I eat today? I just ate some egg. I made like an egg roll not like egg roll that you guys are thinking. How should I say it? Like just egg. It's just egg with some ketchup and some rice noodles, rice. I've been eating really clean. I was even thinking about grabbing a McDonald's, but I didn't want to sort of spend money, so I just ate egg. Cause you know, like I always think about this whenever I try to eat outside. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I want to grab like a burger or fries, but then I think, first of all, you know, that's unnecessary spending, and second, it's not even healthy for you. Like, you see what I mean? It's expensive and not even healthy. So as long as I'm able to suppress my desire, it's much more logical to just eat at home, right? So with that mentality, I try to never eat outside. Obviously, it feels happier if you eat outside. So I do like eating outside, but you guys get the idea. Even like if it's McDonald's or yeah. Boy, get you a $5 meal. Like that's the thing, is that even if it's not expensive, you know it's not healthy. Like, you know what I mean? You know it's more healthy to just eat rice and whatever at home, so. Thanks so much, Linda, for 8 months sub. I feel like Linda had been here longer than that. I guess you've been here very consistently, because the sensation is longer than 8 months. Yes. But yeah, that's why I posted a random selfie on my Instagram. I don't know if you guys already saw. Because I was outside, so I thought I might as well take some pictures. I'm gonna probably post something tomorrow, but yeah. He said that to me before. I think it's a script. No, I genuinely mean it. Those of you who are here consistently, I feel that way. Both you and Linda is here very consistently, so yes. What did you guys do today? What did everyone do? I kind of slept late. Also, what else did I do? Lexi, do you remember me? Yeah, I know. Are you the same Lexi from Instagram? There's a Lexi who comments a lot on my Instagram. I think that's the same Lexi. You had a snow day? Nice. Boston snow is still a lot. The snow piled up where if you try to walk down the street in Boston, there's only like a narrow street that you could walk because all the other places are covered by snow. It actually makes walking uncomfortable, if that makes sense. There's a Stray Kids movie? I guess I'm a fake stay. I didn't even realize they had a movie out. Hope you're doing well, yo. Thank you, though. Thank you. Oh, you're different, Lexi? Oh, never mind. Kimbap? You failed your math test? We don't allow those kind of failures in the house. If you're Hyomi, you have to study well. You know? I don't know if you guys ever heard of an Asian household, but don't try to even think about eating dinner if you're not getting A's. Yeah. If any of you guys come up to me and try to convince me that B is a good grade, you gotta be at least in like post-grad or something. I don't even know if they give grades in post-grad, but you're getting B's in middle school, high school? That's a failure. That's a score that you should be sad about. I'm acting like I'm joking, but it's not a joke. B is not a grade you should be happy about. If you are happy at B, then you become a B person. You need to be satisfied at A or A+. You gotta raise your standards. You're better than that. You have all A's? That's good. B is a good grade. No, B is not a good grade. If anything, B is alright. That's the maximum B could feel like. It's alright. It's never good Unless the course is specifically hard, especially in college, some courses the B is not bad. I can't be satisfied with the B. You cannot. You cannot. Here's the thing. It's alright if you get B. That's fine. The point is, you need to be not satisfied there. Does that make sense? Like getting a B, getting a bad grade, that's okay. Everyone gets bad grades. But you just need to be not satisfied there. Because you know what happens once you're satisfied? That's when you stop making growth. So once you're satisfied with B, you're never gonna aim for A. So you gotta be not satisfied with yourself at B. Because why? You're better than a B. I won't even push you guys to be unsatisfied with A. Okay, Hamilton? You will never be satisfied? Wait, I forgot the note, but I remember. Now I get it because I actually watched Hamilton. But anyway, sorry I was being a little bit Asian right there. Guys, I came to one realization. So sort of like a life realization. Like a very important life realization. Before we get into today's talk and all that, I want to have this talk with you guys. You know how I sort of rage bait? I like making comments and bringing in opinions that are a little bit controversial so we could talk about things a little bit more frankly. So it's not that I'm rage baiting, I just enjoy a frank talk, if that makes sense. But, and also like, I thought that might be a better strategy with YouTube. No, here's the thing. You know what I realized, guys? I realized if I start making sort of rage baiting content, I get the idiots. Like, sorry for saying this. I had a worse word in my mind, but basically, then low intelligence people end up joining the video or stream. Like the people that I don't want to be associated with, if that makes sense. What I mean is, okay, guys. I'll explain this thoroughly. I think every one of you guys are very reasonable and smart and kind. If anything, do you guys agree? You know, homies are generally kind. Do you agree with that statement? Compared to like the world out there? I definitely feel like we're kinder than a lot of people out there. But I realized that if I title things or say things that are negative, it attracts not kind people. It attracts some cuss word. Like it attracts beeps, if that makes sense. And I hate unreasonable people. So I realized, obviously if I talk about negative things, it's gonna bring in negative people. So I don't really want to talk about negative things anymore. I only want to talk about positive things, if that makes sense. Like, you know what kind of people I don't enjoy? It's the type of people who are there for the drama and just want to express their anger, and then they don't actually care about the video or the stream, if that makes sense. So I don't think I should do content like the top 5 worst fandoms, or like, you know, you guys know how there's a lot of YouTubers who talk about dramas. I realize, okay, doesn't matter if it gets views or not, I don't want to do this. What I mean by that is, you know, those people who make, have you guys seen those videos where they make videos on those like Chinese Douyin drama or something like that? You guys know what I'm talking about, like, right? Those videos, Like people go in there so they could sort of like express anger towards these people. And I realized those people, they're not helpful. They're very unhelpful to my life. Yes, like they just wanna, and I don't want them to join my stream either. I think they get good streams. I mean, I think they get good views. Like if I talk about like the drama, the toxic things, you know. But I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna not do rage baiting content or anything like that anymore. And I realized, you know, I'm kind of understanding. You know, long time ago, my mom told me, Hyosang, if you have something bad to talk about someone, just don't say it. You know, and I was like, okay, but I didn't really understand it fully. But now I understand why my mom said the same thing. If I... Like, obviously, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop criticism. I'm not gonna sugarcoat everything. But it's better for me to not say negative things. Yeah. So, like, things like, oh, you know, I think Enhypen's being overworked. Like, that's fine. Like, that's fine. But I don't think I should make videos on, like, things like Jisoo's singing is trash. Even if I feel such way, I shouldn't say it because I don't want people who come in and be like, yes, it's trash. Like, I don't want those people. I don't mind when I say it, but I don't really like when other people say it. So hypocrite? I am a hypocrite. And you know what I realized? Okay guys, I'm gonna sound really sexist right now, but I guess it is a little bit sexist. Guys, I don't like guys. I'll talk about what I mean by this. I don't like these boys, if that makes sense. Okay, what I mean by that is, no. Hear me out. What I mean by that is, have you guys ever found the younger audience annoying? Just be honest with me. You know, like if you're somewhere in your late 20s and you see a viewer who's like 13, 15 and they spam or they don't read the room and you get annoyed. You know, like 13-year-old girls. Here's the thing. I used to think, oh my gosh, sometimes these 13-year-old girls are annoying. But you know what's more annoying than 13-year-old girls? It's 13-year-old boys. And you know what's more annoying than 20-year-old girl? It's the 20-year-old boys. They're way more... Like, what I mean is, 13-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls, they're just excited, if that makes sense. Do you guys know what I mean? They're just too excited about their favorite K-pop group, or they're just a little bit too talkative. They're just a little bit, you know, like that's the vibe. Meanwhile, 15-year-old boys and even like 30-year-old guys, these men, including myself, like, they try so hard to act like a smartass. Like, I don't exactly how to describe it, but like, they're annoying in like a completely different way. And that's low-key you. I guess it is me. Like, and you know what's the worst thing? Men don't even spend money. Like, these dudes be talking, but it's not like they ever buy any of these concert tickets. You know, it's not like they actually dedicate time and effort. But girls actually do. So I was like, I don't want these guys. Yeah. I know I'm being very generalizing, but do you sort of see what I'm talking about? I'm not hating on all guys. Like, obviously I have a lot of guys, you know, I like my roommate, I like my friend, but I think there is like that majority of population that I don't enjoy. Yeah. Obviously there's fun people out there, but yeah. Women mature faster. You know what I realized, guys? Whenever I have a controversial opinion, when I was young or like, you know, high school, I would go to the dinner table and then I would start talking about it, like politics or things like that. And then you know what my mom would say? My mom would be like, Hosang, I don't want to listen to it. Can we just eat dinner in peace? And I was like, what? But this is such an interesting topic. Don't you want to talk about it? I realized how annoying that is. Now I understand why my mom said she just doesn't want to listen to it. Like if you get surrounded with those people, it's just, yeah. And here's the thing, guys. It's not just our stream or our video. Guys, serious talk. Is anyone else kind of getting actually fatigued from these comment sections on Instagram Reels or things like that? What I mean by that is, my Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, it used to be like a fun place, but now so many of those contents are sort of like rage baiting, politically biased. It doesn't matter if I'm agreeing with them or not. There's so many videos that are like there to like hate. And here's the thing, I used to find them interesting, because drama's fun, drama's fun and I like fighting. But then I've been seeing them for years now, and now I'm just kind of like, real life people aren't this extreme. And yeah, because okay, before I start this talk, guys, I just want to let you guys know, I really don't have a strong political preference. Hear me out, okay? I really don't have strong political preference. So you have to know that. But you guys know how Billie Eilish made her speech at the Grammys about ICE, and so did other artists. I know this is kind of controversial. And then after that, I started getting a lot of videos that are like mocking her, as well as the comments. And I'm just like, okay, here's the thing. It's one thing to disagree, but like, like, it's one thing to disagree, but like, these mockery is like 3rd grade level bullying kind. It's not even like a legit talk. Like, so many people are so like, I don't know how to describe it. But then that's when I was like, you know what? It's impossible. Like, we would never be able to convince any of these people, and I just gave up. Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. I just want to say, like, a lot of people are asking, like, you don't support ICE, right? Guys, here's the thing. I have my own opinions. Sometimes I don't like to share all of them, but hear me out. You guys could have your own opinion, but you shouldn't like mock someone, or like, it should be like a reasonable talk. It shouldn't be like, if that makes sense. Why is he thinking so hard? Like, no, guys, look at it. Like, what I'm saying is, guys, like, you guys saying, like, yo, do you like ICE? Like, this kind of comment is not that different from people who mock Billie Eilish. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's not about, like, which side you're on. It's about, like, yeah. No, guys. What do you mean I might be hating after... Guys. It's about human rights. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I believe the same thing, but people are free to ask what you support. They're free to ask, but the intention and the nuance of the question seems more like, oh, are you on our side, kind. Yeah. By the way, I personally don't think this issue is actually a political issue. Just personally. I don't know if you guys agree. I know this is a very, like a controversial topic. I think the situation is not even like a political level. I don't know why people are taking it a political level. Yeah. So, anyway. And if you guys ever see people's opinion in Korea about this situation, it just makes me like, is this real? Like, what? Like, how is this real? Yeah. But anyway, um, but yeah. Anyway, but do you guys sort of see where I'm coming from? I'm gonna say something that's actually controversial. If you guys don't agree, feel free to. This is actually controversial. This is actually really controversial. Like, okay, let me articulate you a video I saw. I saw like this AI made animation. It was about like Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas, and they were like, oh, like it was like Billie saying like, oh, Phineas, like there's no law in this land, blah blah blah, and then they started like making out like an incest video, and then people are like, ha ha ha, like this is what Billie's talking about, and then I'm just like, are these people actually serious? Like, what kind of video is this? Like, what? Like, you know, like do you guys see what I'm talking about? Like, it's one of those like mockery videos. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? I was like, is this real? Are you telling me this is like adults? Yeah. And here's the thing. Now I'm gonna say something that you guys actually might hate me for. I understand why people might straight up hate either Billie Eilish or Trump or any other people. Guys, I understand. It makes sense. But at the same time, if you go all the way extreme and like you don't want to talk but rather just mock and, you know, no guys, like actually never mind, maybe this is impossible to ever, you know, convince. Yeah, maybe this is actually impossible to convince. No, this is something that we're. I thought this live was about Stray Kids. No, it is gonna be. Yeah, it is gonna be. I don't want to rage bait. No, it's not even rage baiting. I guess I did unintentionally rage bait. But anyway, never mind. I don't have to impose my thought on everybody, so I just wanted to share. Yeah, my okay. I think this is a good way to put it. Okay, hear me out. I think whichever opinion or voice you have and whichever thing you agree with, at the end of the day, you still have to be respectful towards the other side. Because once you start not being respectful towards other side, you're not being a logical adult anymore. And I don't like when people hold this double standard where it's okay for me to mock the other side, but it's not okay for other side to mock me, if that makes sense. So having opinion and all of that's fine. I just don't like when you get to the extreme and then it doesn't become a conversation anymore. So I'm fine with as long as it's a conversation. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, yeah. You're assuming all adults are logical? No. You know what I realized? I realized the whole world is not logical. It's in fact like almost nobody, even including myself, is. So I realized I should just give up trying to, you know, think this way. Maybe I should only hold this thought to myself and then not say it out loud. That's what I've been thinking lately. Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever felt the same way, but you know what's really scary? Is your algorithm bias you in a very scary way. I'm sure everyone felt this, but wow. It like seriously, your algorithm is made in a way where you keep only seeing people who agree with you. And eventually you start to think that the whole world thinks the same way as you do. You know, okay. I do wanna. Here's the thing, guys. Never mind. Yeah. Let me just express opinion within K-pop. How about that? Here's the thing, guys. I have my own thoughts. I have my own opinions about politics and things like that. I just think voicing them never really leads in a good way, especially in the country that I live in this generation. Yeah. Doesn't matter whether the things that I'm thinking is just or not. It's just never, yeah. Yeah. So so that's why, here's the thing, guys. That's why I'm even afraid to agree because like, you know, because I swear, because the world is not full of logical people. They're not even, yeah, a lot of people aren't even looking for, yeah, explanation or anything like that. You should just stay away from certain topics. I agree. I agree. Actually, sorry guys. I apologize. Yeah. Let me avoid these topics. I apologize. Let's get into fun. Okay. So the conclusion of the today's intro talk is that I want to actually only talk about fun stuff now, if that makes sense. Do you guys see where I'm coming from? I only really want to talk about fun stuff. I don't really want to bring negative people, like negative topic, negative energy into the stream. Does that make sense? Yeah. And I think everyone, all the homies here, luckily, are like kind people. So I'm so far I'm kind of happy. I was really worried, guys. I was really worried that if our stream gets bigger, you know how we've been growing bigger and bigger, there might be a case where we might go down in the wrong route. So I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen, because I don't want us to become, one of those uncontrollable group. Yeah. But all right. Time for some Stray Kids talk. Woo! I've been looking forward for this. I'm not even joking. I had this idea like since last week, and here's the thing. I think guys, no, I hear. Why are you saying K bye? No, it's gonna be fun talk. It's actually, wait, why? Wait, why? What happened to hello? How was your day, girl? We've been saying hello. How was your day for the past 30 minutes. If you continue to talk about K-pop, I fear it will turn into crazy K-pop fans joining. Well, here's the thing. There's crazy people everywhere, whether in K-pop or not. And yeah. Wait, I just joined? Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Hear me out. Okay. Before we start the Stray Kids talk, for the loyal homies, please hear me out. If I only talk about me or things that I'm, like related to me, then it's fun, extremely fun for us, but it completely blocks external traffic. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't want to gain external traffic from negative dramas. So like, loyal the F out of here. No, like, I've been homie for the same amount of I've liked K-pop. Yeah, it's good if you like both, Yeah. But imagine it like this, guys. Imagine, you know how big streamers, they play Valorant? Big streamers, they play some kind of a famous game, and then people join in even though they don't care about the streamer, but they still like the game. Imagine K-pop like that, where we're gonna have people who join in even if they don't know me, and then they could like get to know me, and then they could eventually join into homies. Yeah. So like it has to be like a balance between things that non homies would enjoy and also like homies would enjoy. Yeah. No, I don't play games. Because why? Like, I don't really vibe with any of the games out there right now. And I get too addicted. Can we just talk? Yeah. We're about to. Oh, I need to have a good intro line. We need to have a good intro sentence to start talking with. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous about this. I realize it needs to have a good intro line. I genuinely think Stray Kids is being underrated right now. A lot of people think that their fandom is too much or their music is overrated. But in fact, I think if you consider their statistics and numbers and the impact they currently have in the market, they're actually being underrated rather than overrated. And I just want to talk about the reason why I believe so and all the other details. So, first of all, very basic question. How many of you guys here know the group Stray Kids? Seems like everyone at least know. Okay, then how many of you guys have listened to Stray Kids music? I'm sure if you're interested in K-pop, especially in 2026, it's almost impossible for you to not hear a Stray Kids song, even if you don't like them. Now, the question is, how many of you guys actually like Stray Kids? Now we're getting a little bit of a mixed questions, right? Mixed answers. I think the reason why Stray Kids is being underrated is because of stays. Oh wait, oh my god, I said to myself that I'm not gonna be rage baiting, but hear me out. I'll explain what I mean by this. I'll explain. Sometimes when there are so many people that are crazy about or love certain groups so much, and there's such a passionate fandom, it actually makes you feel a little bit repulsed. So, I think the reason people want to downplay and underestimate Stray Kids is because they seem so many stays that are crazy and going off online. Just like sports fans, exactly. And I think exact same thing sort of happened, not anymore, but with BTS and ARMY long time ago. Like same thing is happening with Stray Kids. And you know another thing? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but Stray Kids audience, even though Stray Kids, it's been quite a year since they debuted. They're not like a recently debuted group. But at the same time, among international fans, if you were to ask what is the demographic of Stray Kids fans, what would you say? Is it 30s? Is it 20s? Is it teens? I think there's a heavy population of teenagers among stays, especially the ones who are active online. 20s and teens. So, it's not that Stray Kids as a group is repulsing. It's more so that people feel repulsed by stays who are teens and they have sometimes trouble reading the room and they spam things and other content when it's not Stray Kids related. So I think those are the issues that sort of make Stray Kids underrated. So let's cut all of those fandom things out and just look at purely the group itself. So obviously, when I look at groups, there's two parts to it, maybe three parts. There's the musical aspect. This is not related to any of those statistics, number, popularity. And there's the popularity side. If we look at the musical side first, how do you guys think about Stray Kids just as a musician? Do you guys consider K-pop musicians? Do you guys consider idols as musicians? Do you guys consider them as artists? Because this might sound a little bit harsh, but I don't always consider the individual people or members in K-pop as musicians. I'm being serious. What I mean is, when I look at K-pop, the group is a finished product. So rather than that one person being an artist, it's more so of the group as a whole that is a finished art. Like, for example, when you look at New Jeans, do I feel heavily attracted to the musicianship of Hein or Herin as individual? Or when people say I like New Jeans, is it the combination of their performance alongside with production, alongside with the concept and marketing? Like, it's the whole thing, right? It's the whole thing. You can't just take the members. So as a result, I oftentimes feel like K-pop idols, they're a little bit far from artists or musicians. But not all groups are like that. For example, I think one of the first example in K-pop history was G-Dragon. You know how initially people saw Big Bang as like, oh, that's an idol. But then later they realize, oh, they're an idol, but people like G-Dragon is not just an idol, but also a musician. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I actually got that impression where when I look at Stray Kids, I get the impression that, okay, obviously as a package, they're they're a K-pop group, but as an individual member, the musicians, they're actually musicians, the members. And not all groups are like that. I don't get that impression from all K-pop groups. In fact, among the current 4th, 5th gen, or even 3rd gen that are active right now, not that many. And do you know where this really shows? Guys, this is so important. Is you could hear it in the music. What I mean is when you listen to Stray Kids songs, you know how you could hear that it's Stray Kids? And I'm not just talking of a voice. It's not just because they have the same voice. It's about there's like that same line of preference within the music. And I could hear that. I could hear that there's same taste and same voice making the music. If I bring in, again, here's the thing. I really don't want to compare because it hurts the other side. But do you know, I personally think a group like ITZY, the reason why they haven't been doing well recently is because I feel like they're the opposite example where I feel like that's what's lacking. Like they lack that core musician baseline. I don't know exactly how to describe it. So as a result, each comeback, I don't feel like, oh, ITZY's musicianship went into this. It just feels like, what should we do next? And that's also why New Jeans was very loved because they had like a core musician baseline, even though it might have not been in the member. But Stray Kids, that is within the member. That's literally what makes it musically special. And also, not to mention, you guys already know my preference. What I like a lot in idol groups is I actually prefer, if you're going to be in a group, you have to utilize the fact that it's a group. So, what is a benefit of group over solo? Solo, you only have one voice. Even if you could make different tones, you could really only use one voice as an instrument. But if you're in a group, the more member there is, the more different voice it has. So I personally don't really enjoy if you're in a group, but then everyone sounds the same. It's okay. Sometimes there's a fun behind it, but then sometimes it's kind of a little bit boring. I don't really get to identify individual members. In comparison, Stray Kids, the benefit is that individuals members' voice is very different from another. So their roles don't overlap. And as a result, the musically uniqueness is really alive. That's what I like. That's personally what I like. So that's the whole musical part. Obviously, when we go into the whole musical talk, we could go into more and more detail, but I'm just lightly talking about it now. Now, going to the popularity part. Guys, am I the only one? Here's the thing, guys. I'm actually not even Stray Kids fans. I'm not even a stay. You guys know this, right? I'm not even a stay, but I keep seeing these news article about how Stray Kids set a new record in Billboard. They set a new record in the highest view over 24 hours. They set the new record and blah, blah, blah. Am I the only one who keeps seeing those? They're like breaking all the records. And here's the thing is that I think just because there's a giant named BTS in front of them, That's why Stray Kids doesn't get that recognition for their numbers. Like in terms of pure size, they're actually insane. They're actually insane. Their ticket sale, their streaming power is actually, in my opinion, insane. But because there's this giant named BTS who everyone, whenever there's a record breaking, it's all BTS. And as a result, they get less light. But okay, tell me a male idol group who surpass Stray Kids in popularity and numbers. Tell me. Like, as of 2026. Oh, BTS. Like, okay, BTS. And then I can't really think of anyone else. See, 17, at once they were, but not anymore. Cortez, Longshot, they're nowhere close to Stray Kids. They're more like a newbie, if that makes sense. EXO, at one point, obviously, but as of now, no. ATEEZ, that's the thing is that, guys, if you think about it, ATEEZ, ENHYPEN, Cortez, Longshot, these are all good groups and they're all doing well. But in terms of pure power, do they surpass Stray Kids? As of 2026? I don't think so. They actually don't. Do they sell more tickets or things like that? No, they actually don't. So, like even TXT, if we were to compare TXT with Stray Kids, I think Stray Kids has a little more size and popularity. Domestically, TXT is a little bit more popular in Korea, but if we're talking about globally, so at the end of the day, we, look at all the stats and list all out. Basically, after BTS is Stray Kids. They're literally like number 2 right now. They're literally the number 2 in my opinion. Not talking about if the music is better or not. But you know how whether in sports or Olympics, the number 2, they always don't get as much spotlight as number 1. So because BTS is currently taking that number 1 spotlight in the number 2 place, even though Stray Kids is doing so strong, it just kind of feels like, oh, like Stray Kids? Like what? Like, are they that big of a deal? Like, they don't really get as much acknowledgement. Exactly. They grew when BTS was on doing their military service. That's also true. Good timing. Same thing with the 17. Same thing with EXO. And they're very actively participating in other things, like, would you say, our Marvel movie OST. They were also in Arcane. Felix also started doing Samsung ad, like a Galaxy ad. This is a little sensitive topic to talk about, but did you know that Boy Next Door used to do a Galaxy ad in Korea, but then right when the ad ended, there was this controversy that all the members switched to iPhone and the company was unhappy about that? Have you guys heard? Well, guess who became the next advertisement model? It became Felix, because Felix loves using Galaxy phone and he have shown that love. So they're also taking over all the advertisement and commercial deals. So sorry, I don't it's bad to kind of downplay other groups, but he told you that? Yeah, me and Felix is close. Well, this is pretty recent. Gongcha as well. Exactly. Even the other day, I was at a Rise concert and one of the homies gave me pepero. He just gave me the pepero, and guess what was on the pepero? There's a freaking Stray Kids on the pepero. Like, I didn't even buy a Stray Kids pepero. They were just there. Like, they were just there. They're already all smeared in. That's the thing. You know who's rising these days? P1 Harmony. P1 Harmony's rising, Longshot's rising, Cortez is rising. You know how these are all rising groups? Among the rise and falls, at least as of now, who is at their prime peak is Stray Kids. But I feel like they're not actually getting acknowledged for that. Here's the thing, guys, we wait like 5 more years, there might be a case where other groups surpass Stray Kids. Because here's the thing, K-pop groups don't last forever. Their popularity goes up and down over time. So, just like how EXO was one of the most K-pop popular group and Big Bang, but you know, we have like our up and down different reasons. So, it might not be surprising even if Stray Kids go down or go up. And also, like once the military started coming in, it's sort of inevitable as well. So, it's gonna happen. But at least now, we have to kind of be like, this is their king stage. Because just consider BTS as like different level. You know what I mean? Just put BTS like aside. Because is there any group that could really fight with BTS? No. Even if you bring in girl groups, no one could fight with BTS. So think of them as like an outlier. Without the outlier, then yes. Another reason why I feel like Stray Kids is underrated is because this is a little bit sad truth. They're not that popular domestically. In Korea. In Korea, people don't know Stray Kids that well. Do you know why? It's also, first of all, it's because they do marketing and their activity more so globally. They're more focused on global market than domestic market. Second, Korea's trend right now doesn't align with Stray Kids colors. Korea's current trend with boy group is fresh. That's the concept. Like fresh, like youth, you know. But you know how Stray Kids is like, like, do you know where I'm coming from? Like, like, so the trend doesn't align. And people don't want the stuff anymore. They want a little more like, like do you know what? Okay, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, you see what I'm talking about? the challenge, it doesn't align with Stray Kids concept. And here's the thing. I think this is okay. What I mean by that is, you know how Stray Kids currently doesn't align with Korea's trend? I like that. It means it's literally like a proof that they're not trend chasing. Whenever I listen to their song, they don't chase trends, guys. They just keep doing what they're doing. They just keep doing that, you know, like loud music. I know some people use this in like a negative term, but like I would say like energetic music. And that's something that makes you last a long time. Once you start to copy other groups and follow the trend, then that's when the identity gets weaker. The identity is such an important thing for K-pop group. Temporarily, like momentarily, if you chase those current trends, you might be able to get a little more sales and things like that. But the better groups generally have a clear identity. Like for example, think about ENHYPEN. You know how ENHYPEN, there's that whole vampire identity. And Stray Kids, there's that like like that identity. That identity is what allows you to survive. Or else you end up becoming like a new group and you just get buried under time. Then you know what happens? If the identity gets weak, then the only people who remains is the people who only like the face. I'm not saying liking idol for the face is bad. That's fine. You know, people all like idols because they're handsome. But you guys agree, there's so many handsome idols out there. So being just handsome is not good enough for idols. Not to mention, I genuinely think Stray Kids is also handsome. What's your opinion on Cortez? I think Cortez is doing that well. Cortez, Longshot, these recent groups are very identity strong. I think this is like a K-pop trend. I don't know if you guys notice. among the second, third generation, around like 17 EXO era, these groups used to change up their concept every other comeback. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There used to be time period in K-pop where groups would come back with different concept every time. Like different vibe. Like one day they'll be like school, youth, and the next comeback they're like sexy. But then what happened to those groups? They don't last long. In comparison, think about like Twice. You know how Twice is always twice? Like twice. And they're still there. So I think people and the companies realize that. And among the older groups, because I genuinely think Stray Kids is not a young group. Among the older groups, they've been doing that well. Another good example would be like NMIX. You know how NMIX does their mix pop stuff? And they weren't like extremely loved. But then now finally they're getting the recognition. So why aren't you a stay? Me? Okay, when I say I'm not a stay, the reason is because it's the same thing when I say I'm not a true army. I personally think if you want to claim yourself as stay, you have to know all their songs, know them really well. I just don't feel like I know them well enough for me to claim myself as a stay or claim myself as engine. So if I were to claim myself, the only one that I could claim is army because I've spent most time knowing them. You don't have to be a stan. I don't like using the term fan when you're not serious about it. It's like the same logic when someone says I'm a weeb and the only thing they watch is Naruto. I don't like that feeling. I only like when you call yourself stay or you call yourself anime lover when you dive deep into it. Oh, so I could say like, oh, I'm a fan of them, but I don't have the right to say I'm a stay. Yeah. There's such thing as a casual fan? Then you shouldn't use the name. No, here's the thing. No, you can. You guys can. I just don't want to do that. Yes. You know, my favorite anime manga of all time is Hunter x Hunter, but I still can't go out there and call myself Hunter x Hunter fan because I don't remember all the characters' name. There's like 200 characters and sometimes I forget their names and I feel guilty. Like, how could I call myself a fan if I don't know all their discography? Oh, the only person I could say I'm a fan of is actually, I don't know if I'm Huzikaze fan because I don't know his birthday. I should know his birthday, but I don't know his birthday. Okay, then with this, would you guys call yourself a fan of something? Who would you call yourself a fan of? Are you a stay? Are you engine? Are you Hyomi? What are you? What could you proudly say I'm a fan of? Cortez has a fandom name? I don't know. Coer? Okay, if you're a fan, do you know their birthday? Oh, you know my birthday. Okay. You could claim yourself as Hyomi for sure. I mean, everyone knows you're Hyomi. Nice. Anyway, going back to the Stray Kids talk. Any other reason that you guys think they might be underrated for? Another thing that I personally think is the lyrics. You know how Stray Kids lyrics are, I don't know how to describe it, like funny, direct, unique? You know how their lyrics is definitely nothing like other groups. It's really nothing like other groups. And I think it sort of becomes a mockery to people who don't know Stray Kids music. In my opinion, I kind of thought it was funny too. It's funnier if you're listening it as a Korean perspective, but that's the charm. You know, that's the charm. That's the charm. If you take out those lyrics from Stray Kids, you know how that would take out the charm from it? Exactly. Like, I think the lyrics literally are the charm. And in that sense, I'm actually so happy to JYP. I know he be saying all kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, one of the reasons why I think Stray Kids is doing so good is because JYP gave them that freedom. If he said, he looked at those lyrics and be like, we're not gonna approve these lyrics. We're gonna have someone else write the lyrics for you. Then it might have ended up becoming like a boring group. But then he just kind of fully trusted them and said, you guys collect the members, you guys write the song, you do whatever you want to. You know who I think this applies so well to? Is Day6. I don't know if you guys are interested in Day6. Do you guys know when Day6 debuted? They really weren't popular. Like, people really didn't know them. But what JYP did is they said, okay, we're not gonna touch you guys. You guys keep writing songs and you guys make yourself a better musician. And then they kept writing songs over and over and over. And at the end of the day, what happened to Day6 now? They know how to write songs so well. They literally make Korea's best hit songs. And they're the most popular K-pop band in the scene right now. I think that's the same thing with Stray Kids. Now, the only thing that Stray Kids has to worry about is, number one, cancel. Everyone's getting canceled nowadays. The only thing that could sort of hinder them back is if one of the members get canceled. That would really hinder the current move. I'm very scared about that. This is something that you can't even predict. It just happens sometimes. Hopefully, I don't think they're involved in any crime, but at the same time, people online, they be canceling people for any reason. So I just hope that doesn't happen. And number two is military. Time is gonna pass. Who's the oldest member in Stray Kids? Is it Changbin? Who's the oldest? Is it Bangchan? How old is he right now? In international age? 29. He hasn't went to military, right? Oh, he's Australian, so he doesn't have to go. But Lino has to go. Ah. Okay, that's lucky. That's very lucky. the Australian part. So I'm pretty sure Felix doesn't have to go either. I'm guessing you could probably push it until you're 30 something. If he goes at 31, then they have about 3-4 years. It is a responsibility for Korean male to go to military, but at the same time, everyone in Korea would agree going to military hinders so many athlete and musicians' career. Obviously, it hinders everyone's career, but especially towards these idols and athletes, because unlike other career, these careers focus a lot in their 20s, but at the same time, this military service is mandatory in their 20s. Day6 already went. Day6 is fine. So, not just in the idol scene. Have you guys ever seen those Korean athlete or Korean, even like esports gamer, League of Legends gamer? They have to go to military and then it really puts a large gap in their career. That's the only thing that Stray Kids has to be worried about. But I think they have at least 3-4 years. So I think they're fine. What more recognition would you want them to get? It's more of a nuance. I'm not necessarily asking them to get Grammys or something like that, because you know how we talked about Grammys yesterday? I don't necessarily think getting Grammys mean much. Awards, they don't mean much. Also, Stray Kids already has a lot of awards. It's more so, I just wish the general public don't view them as, oh, isn't that a group that only teenagers like, kind. Because in my opinion, they're sort of the leading K-pop's captain, I should say. They're like a co-captain right next to BTS. So I just wish they sort of get the same level of respect that BTS get. Because another thing is, for the number of members, they also have been not involved in that many controversies. Because I don't know if you guys know, there's so many boy groups in Korea where the members get involved in so many controversies. I'm not talking about getting canceled for no reason kind. I'm talking about where they do something wrong, and I'm not gonna say the group's name out loud, but I think you guys know which groups I'm talking about. So I'm very happy that Stray Kids members aren't making any bad troubles. That's actually really, really important. Because you could be good at singing, you could be good at whatever dancing, but towards fans, they don't even wish they sing better. They just wish they don't do anything illegal. I could just talk about the criminals, right? How many times have I said, you guys know one of my favorite group is Big Bang, and my favorite member was Seungri. You know the feeling when Seungri got involved in all those Burning Sun. You know, that sensation, like after that, my love and passion towards Big Bang and all of those, it crumbles down. So I think in that sense, Stray Kid fans stays are very happy, because I wasn't gonna mention NCT, but NCT. I'm sorry. I was thinking that the whole time. I feel bad for NCT. Yes. Another thing. I think being looked down as a teenage girl group is just inevitable fate of having a fan base of primarily young women. You know, good thing? As group get older, these fans are going to get older, so it's going to be better. They're not going to get any younger. These days, they're not getting any younger. They're only going to get older with me and Stray Kids, just like everyone else. So even though they might be like 15-year-old girls, in 10 years, they're going to be 25. You know what other group went through the same stage? It's 17. When 17 first came in, everyone used to call them like young girl group, only young girls like them. Now, the Carrots are in their 20s and 30s too. The Carrots, they got old too. Like, hopefully that doesn't sound mean, but I'm saying like they matured with 17. So I think same thing's gonna happen with Stray Kids, where right now you might feel like the stays online are so annoying, but they're gonna mature over time along with the other members and the group. Look at what happened with VIPs. VIPs? I don't know how you call it in English. Who are the Carrots? Carrots are 17's fans. EXO? EXO, I just feel bad. You know, I always feel bad when these group kind of get teared apart with different members and things like that. That's one of my least favorite things. I think, you know, this is related to Stray Kids as well. You guys see groups like NewJeans, you guys see groups like EXO. It's actually very difficult for K-pop groups to remain with same members. That's why BTS is amazing. That's why Stray Kids is amazing. You try to do group project with 5 people in your classroom. You know how hard that is? Try to do that for like 5-7 years. That's also what another group I want to give shout out to is Twice. They have so many members. I think they have 9. I don't know if I remember the number correctly. I've never seen a group so tight together. I really think that's another reason why Twice is in the long run. Because you could put these idols together and make them act like they like each other in front of camera. But then, if you become a fan and you see them off camera, you could really tell which group actually enjoys other members versus they're just there for a business relationship. I personally feel like Stray Kids, you could also sort of see the group's member actually enjoying each other's presence. Same thing with BTS, same thing with Twice. I really feel that strongly about Twice, but yeah, not all groups are good at that. You know the reason why Big Bang... If you watched Big Bang's content, sorry to bring in Big Bang into this, even before Burning Sun, you could sort of feel that Seungri was sort of outcircling. I don't know if that's even a word. You could sort of feel that he was doing his own thing, not with the other members. You could literally feel it in the interviews and things like that. So, I think just being in a one singular group, Stray Kids is very happy about that. You should be very happy about that. Yes. Same thing with BTS. But anyway, that was my today's thought about Stray Kids. I think a lot of stays join in. They have such a strong fandom power. Just by us mentioning Stray Kids, we literally have so many people joining. So I think that also proves their fandom power. Yeah. Is it finally over? Why do you guys hate this talk? It's fun talk, isn't it? No more K-pop talk today. We'll have other talk. Don't worry. You know, I actually enjoy when you guys don't like this K-pop talk because you know why? That means these cutie patooties are here to see me, not Stray Kids. So I like those comments. Hey, we have a yapping session? Yeah, sure. We could just yap. Yeah. Are you going to do at least one song? Me sing or I listen to Stray Kids? Which one? I like when you have discussions you care about. Me too. I don't know if you guys could see. You guys could tell when I'm passionate about something, right? It's hard for me to talk when I'm actually not caring about something. That's why I like the K-pop talk because I talk about them a lot. Stray Kids? Yeah, we could. Well, not today because I think we already had enough talk. We could have like a listen through their discography type. Yeah. Rather listen to you sing than talk about K-pop. Yes, I just come to see you, Hosang. Thanks, cuties. Thank you. Yeah. I just like yapping in any kind. I also like yapping with you guys. You guys want me to sing? I thought you guys hated when I sing. Are you asking me to sing so we could purge half of the viewers? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you like trying to gatekeep the Yomis? All he wants to do is pull in newbies. He doesn't care about us anymore. This one old bee is worth 100 newbies. I'm being serious. If 10 newbies join, the people who end up staying is maybe like 1 or 2. Other people all leave. So the people who end up staying they're worth like 100 people. No, but that's actually true. That's not even exaggerating. Views just tanked. It's okay. Here, can you teach me to play guitar? I used to do lessons, but now I became too busy. I don't teach anymore. Sing, please. What should I sing? もしかして君はラッキースターねえ今までどこにいたの初起きり紅をさせば 日も街も輝くこれから君をために歌うよ僕は家に来てくれたらとてもできないと思ってたメロディーが生まれそうSorry guys, when I get into certain songs, I always sing it over and over. So, I'll try to do different songs, but I'm a type of person who listen to the same song for 10 times in a row. So, what other one? Can I call you my one and can I call you my baby? Call you my one and only girl. Can I call you my everything? Call you my baby. You're the only one who runs my world. Ooh, ooh, ooh. About not too long ago, woke up feeling kinda blue. Sit down and they started that hit of you. We talked for a little while, asked me if I could roll through. Met up, got food and we spent time till the night was through. Can I call you my one and can I call you my baby? Call you my one and only girl. Can I call you my everything? Call you my baby. You're the only one who runs my world. Stop asking to sing a Stray Kids song? No, I think that's a valid request. We just talked about Stray Kids. You know the only reason? Stray Kids songs are not singable. Do you guys agree? Especially on guitar, they're not singable. What do you mean to do? Maniac. 나사 빠진 것처럼 maniac. What do you want me to do? Maniac. Alright, never mind. That's a mockery. Sorry. I like that song. It's just impossible to sing live. Oh, or Why do I keep getting attracted? 자석같이 끌려가. You know which group is easy to sing? ENHYPEN songs are really easy to sing. Yeah. It's you and me in this world. Oh, world. 내게로 다시 와 tell me. 날 구원할 거라면 just come kiss me and bite me. 연관. I have to look up the lyrics. I'm so sorry. I can't remember anything. Wing. Sure. This is a song by Hyogo. I'm afraid you guys might say you always sing this. I'll sing it shortly. 비틀비틀 걸어가는 나의 다리 오늘도 의미 없는 또 하루가 흘러가죠 사랑도 끼리끼리 하는 거라 믿는 나는 두근두근 거릴 일이 전혀 없죠 윙 하루살이도 저랑은 나를 비웃듯이 날아가죠 빙빙 돌아가는 세상도 나를 비웃듯이 꿈틀대죠 Tell me, please don't tell
듣지 못한 편이 내겐 좋을 거야. Tell me, please don't tell. 보지 못한 편이 내겐 좋을 거야. Tell me, please don't tell. 듣지 못한 편이 내겐 좋을 거야. Tell me, please don't tell. 살아보지 못한 편이 좋을 거야. 비틀비틀 걸어가는 나의 다리, 의미 없는 또 하루가 흘러가죠. 사랑도 끼리끼리 하는 거라 믿는 나는 두근두근 거릴 일이 전혀 없죠.
Thank you. It's a very sweet song by can you please sing Fall in Love Again by P1 Harmony? I actually love that song, but I don't know if I could sing it. Oh, I might have to practice this one because I've never tried singing this. How does this go?
Take a chance, baby, let's take a chance. Yeah, I know he did you wrong, but we're not all bad.
Oh,
Don't hold back, baby, don't hold back. And I promise you can fall in love again. I know you can give it everything you ask for. I get feeling that's it, and I guess up. There's a feeling that everyone let you down, but I'm not everyone else.
I like this song. But generally, I don't know if you guys agree, K-pop songs are very hard to sing acoustically. So I like singing more indie songs or R&B songs. Please sing Collision by Stray Kids. Thing is, I don't know that song. I already know it's not gonna sound good a cappella or acoustically. Collision? I should take a listen to that. Instagram by Dean. Oh, did you guys know? Dean's making a comeback. Well, technically, Fancy Child. Anyone here know Fancy Child? Fancy Child is made up with Zico, Dean, Crush, Penomeco, the four of them. And I think it also has like Milik and others. But I think they're making a comeback with the new song, Yin and Yang. Yeah. I'm very excited. I feel like it's been forever since I had heard a Fancy Child comeback. The last thing they did was what? Igloo? I don't remember. Yeah. From the start, I always sing this.
Don't you notice how I've been quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. I keep staring little looks your way. One day I'll be brave enough to look at you and say,
I want to sing the
ba-bum, 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 ba-bum.
what's that song? Valentine? Wait. Lover Girl? Yeah. That one is hard to sing. That one's really hard to sing. I love Epic Eye. What other one?
The skyscrapers causing vertigo.
You know, I used to be really, really, really terrible at live singing, but I think I've been kind of improving over time. Don't you guys think so? I used to not be able to sing this. I used to sing like, don't you know? Now, I don't sound perfect, but I definitely improved much more than before. Yes.
무릎이 바닥에 쓸린 채 나답지 않은 말을 뱉어. But I knew Move me around as you please with no second thought. Ooh, ooh. Every time I try to walk away, tighten your grip, make me stay, stay, stay. Every time I try to walk, so you feel delusions to my head, head, head. Oh, it's choking me. Oh, you got me on a leash. You're just keeping me close, but never let me in. Cut it out, baby, let me be. You know I cannot breathe. Yeah. Cut it out, baby, let me be. I got nothing left in me. Ooh, ooh. Guys, come on. I could forget a lyrics or two. How am I supposed to memorize all those words? I am remembering all that. English is difficult. English is hard. Not like I memorize Korean lyrics well either. Your song, by the way. I don't even remember my own birthday. But thank you. Let's have a little bit of yapping time. Oh, Biba Doobie. I love Biba Doobie. Who have you guys been listening to a lot recently? Any new artist recommendation? Like, oh, Hyo-sang, this artist I found recently is really good. Bella K, Min Jiun, Natori. Natori is good. Cigarettes after sex. You know, am I the only one? Guys, am I so childish for this? Whenever I see people saying, oh, my favorite artist is Cigarettes After Sex, I'm always like, oh, they said sex. Oh, like, you're allowed to say that? I don't know, guys. Am I like 13-year-old? I don't know if I'm the only one who like... Am I the only one? Like, I try to say it as coolly as possible. And I know I'm an adult. But like, oh, you're saying that in public? 26-year-old man, by the way. No, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I can't say that in front of my parents. You guys agree? I can't say that in front of my parents. It's gonna become so awkward. I don't know. Like, just saying that feels so awkward in front of your Asian parents. Are you guys able to? That's pretty childish. I know it is. It's just, I don't know. It's just we don't say that out loud in Korea. Like, I don't know. It's just we don't really say it out loud in Asia. It's not like guys, like a cultural difference. Have you guys ever seen any Korean TV program, any Korean show say the word out loud? It's not even just cause the broadcast station doesn't allow them. It's just like culturally we just don't say it out loud. Yeah. Okay. Why don't we have a little bit of adult talk? You guys want to have interesting adult talk? I swear we have a PG stream, but you know the word sex? Do you know how we call that in Korean? We use the same English term. We don't have, like, we have a Korean term for it, but we don't really use it. What does that mean? It's like, in Korean culture, saying those things are so tabooed that we don't even use the term. Like, we don't even use that Korean term, if that makes sense. Do you guys get where I'm talking about? Like, do you guys see where I'm coming from? It's like very tabooed. In Korea, like, in other countries too, like, maybe even like... Yeah, so instead, we just say we're doing it. We don't actually say the term. We say, you do it or you did it. Do you guys see where I'm coming from? Mostly minors here is buddy. This is literally okay to listen to. Like,
you know, you need to be educated with these kind of like cultural differences. It's fine. Yeah. There's worse things out there. You try to open up Instagram, guys, there's worse things out there than this. This is like the healthiest way you could talk about. Do you guys agree? But okay, I know, here's the thing. I know I used to be like, what's wrong with talking about this? But at the same time, I don't really enjoy these kind of talks, especially when I was younger. So, yeah. So, actually at the same time, I aim for a PVS Kids stream, but I also don't want to cater towards only younger audience, if that makes sense. Yeah. We shouldn't be scared to. Yeah. Guys, I'm 26. So, yeah. I know I shouldn't be afraid to say the word, but I literally am, so yeah. And also, here's the thing, you were saying like I'm 11 but okay. Guys, okay, I'm talking to the younger audience here. I don't know if you guys would agree with this, what I'm saying right now. I swear, the things that we talk about in this stream should be totally fine with you, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know if you guys agree, but among any other internet media out there, like, you won't be able to find a place as more health cleaner than this, if that makes sense. I swear, even if you watch shows like Big Bang Theory, they go in a more explicit than this. So, but at the same time, sometimes I just don't really like talking about it. I don't know, do you guys know, whenever I listen to music, do you guys know how whenever I rate them, I always go like, I don't like it because it's sexy. So, not even like a taboo thing, I just don't like it. It's just not my preference of genre, if that makes sense. Like, you know, just like how, do you guys enjoy horror movies or gore? You know how those things aren't illegal? They're not like bad. It's just like a preference thing. For me, it's just not my preference, especially in music. So, yeah. I don't like gore either. Do you guys like gore? Horror, I'm okay. Gore, I definitely don't like. The reason why is, it's not even cause like I'm scared of it. Gore, I feel uncomfortable, if that makes sense. It's like, why do I have to pay and dedicate my time to watch this? It feels like a paid punishment. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't like that feeling. It's like, shouldn't I be getting paid to see this? Why would people pay to see this thing? That's the part that I personally don't understand. Like, for me, paying to see cute and happy things makes sense. Paying to see gore things, like, my logic is like, what? Like, why? This is such a weird sentence. People who enjoy those content, would they enjoy working at like a butcher shop? Just curious. Like, I genuinely don't know. I just genuinely, yeah. Exactly. I don't want to traumatize myself. So whenever I watch horror movies, you know what I do? I watch it like this. This is not Asian racism. I watch it like this, and whenever I feel like there's a dead body, I close my eyes, and then I open it, and I close my eyes. So like, I don't try to capture that image in my brain, because if you see that with your wide eyes open, then that image gets engraved in your brain and it shows up on your dream. Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? So I don't want to intake that image in my brain. I like horror of the vibe. I like the story, and I like the scary story, but I don't like actually seeing the ugly ghost face. Do anyone else agree with me? The story is fine. I actually don't mind scary story. Scary story is totally fine. But the image, I don't want to see. The the body parts and yeah, that I don't want to see. But I like that feeling. But at the same time, I don't know how I should talk about this. Okay, you guys might think I'm crazy, but sometimes there's a catharsis behind those gore and violent things. There definitely is. I don't like gore, but I sometimes do enjoy like fights because it gives you like a stimulus that you never get in daily life, if that makes sense. I don't like do you see where I'm coming from? Oh yeah, I like real violence. Once in a while. People who really like nasty gore cannot be mentally well. It's natural to... You know, the thing is, people who like gore, they're so normal outside. Do you know what I'm talking about? Among the people I met, the people who I enjoy gore, they have like normal personality. Like, do you guys see where I'm coming from? It's not like weird people. They're like normal people. Like, oh, nice to meet you. Like, oh, Hasan, I hope your day's going great. And I'm like, oh, I love gore movies. I'm like, what? Like, what? It's not even like people who are like, I like gore. It's not even like that. Yeah. They're so normal looking people. Yeah. Horror is different. I swear, horror is different from gore. Horror is fine. Yeah. I think that's totally different. Okay, actually guys, what's your favorite genre? You know how there's like sci-fi, romance, there's adventure, battle, action, like sports, mystery, comedy, drama. I like drama. I personally like drama. And I like fantasy. I don't know about fantasy. Rom-com. Slice of life. I like slice of life, but I don't like slice of life anime. I like slice of life manga. Because if you watch it as an anime, it feels too slow paced. But in a manga, it's not slow paced. Rom-com? So you guys probably enjoy stuff like Skip and Loafer, or what, Crash Landing. What other is like rom-com? What other is like rom-com? Let me think. What's a popular rom-com nowadays? There's a new BL kind. It's like something teacher. It's like there's two teachers. They teach an element like middle school or something like that. Does anyone know which one I'm talking about? It's a Japanese anime / manga. Mischievous Kiss. The Notebook? Notebook is just romance, right? Notebook is not rom-com. Your Home? What else? You read BL? Not anymore, really. I just read BL because at one point I read every single Korean webtoon. So I read BL, GL, whatever the heck it is. I read everything. You guys don't do BL? I'm surprised. By the way, I'm not like BL lover. I'm not like that. I just thought, here's the thing. You have to read it to know if you even like it. I'm fine with BL as long as it doesn't go too explicit. Where's BL Queen Hannah? GL? I personally prefer GL more than BL. GL is a little more toxic. So I like that toxicness. Actually, no, there's GLs that aren't toxic, obviously, but I like the toxic ones. Yes. I like the toxic GL where this one girl is absolutely gaslighting the other one. That's the type I like. There's that main character looking main girl, like the black hair one, and there's like that like white hair girl, like platinum blonde kind, and they're like a little bit mysterious, and they gaslight the main character. You know, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, do you guys know which Geo I'm talking about? Like, the regular girl, the main character is like a regular girl, and then there's like a very shining popular girl. And this shining popular girl actually has like some kind of a secret. She actually feels very void, and she finds the main character attractive, and then she starts to gaslight her, and then they become like dependent, and later like the main character like with BLs is pretty obvious. With a lot of the BLs that I've seen, there's usually, I don't even know if that, how do I describe it? There's the one that has a broad shoulder. there is one that has a broad shoulder, and the other one is like a shy one. Like, one's shy and one's like big chest, big shoulder. You know what I'm talking about? And then the shy one keeps kind of like tsundere-ish, like, oh stop, like, oh stop, you know. And then the other one is more like a little more straightforward. Obviously that's not the only one. There's a lot of kinds. There's a bunch of weird stuff. Do you have any recommendation? There's a okay, like in general, or are you mean like I Dare You to Death, Love is Poison? Let me see. Oh, I don't watch real life BLs. I only watch webtoon BL. So thing is, I don't watch the stuff recently. I really don't. Osora? What is this? I'm afraid to click on the this is American webtoon. I only watch Korean webtoon. Cherry Magic? I'm scared to search these up. Oh, this seems Japanese. Yeah. Read Cuffing Cupid? Actually, I'm kind of scared. These aren't the ones that I watch. Heated Rivalry? Oh, I've heard that. Where have I heard this? These aren't the ones I watch. No one really knows the one I watch. I've heard of Jinx. I never watched it. Let me find something. Okay. You could just tell by the drawing style. These are the ones that I've sort of seen. Like, these are like these kind of drawings, especially on Legend, is the one I used to read a lot. Yeah. But here's the thing, guys. I'm straight. By the way, I'm straight, and I only really like. No. My webtoon favorite is Cheese and Trap. I don't know if you guys know Cheese and Trap. This is one of my lifetime favorites. If you haven't watched it, please. I promise this one's good. This one is actually good. Or what's another thing that you guys might know? We read this one together. We read this one on stream long time ago. Operation True Love. I like stuff like this. It's like a sweet romance. This one's fun. Do you guys remember when we used to read this on stream? This is yo advertising anything but his music. It's fine. We're just yapping. You guys should give this one a try. This one's actually good. What other one? True Beauty. I'm not a True Beauty fan. It was only fun in the beginning. I I don't like after he came back. I like this guy. I forget his name. Taejun? I don't like this guy. I like this guy. I usually like the sub character. So this Sejun. Sorry. Forgot the name. I know some kind of Jun. Same thing with Lookism. I liked it in the beginning. The beginning is all fun. The recent I just haven't kept up with. You like Suho? Suho's the main dude, right? I don't like the main dudes. I like the sub dudes. Even here, guys, even in Operation True Love, I like Doha. Oh my god. This Eunhyuk and Doha. I forgot the girl's name, Mie or something like that. I have like a sub character syndrome. I only like sub characters. You like boys so much? No. It's like they're cool. You know. Yo, simping for Korean men again? No. They're just cool. What else? What other webtoon is there? I mean, here's the thing. You know what's interesting? Operation True Love, the main guy actually has a sub guy vibe to it. Do you guys see where I'm coming from? In other works, this kind of design is sub. Like, as in like second favorite. But he's the main guy. Yeah, which is interesting. Usually the sharp looking ones are not always the main. The main are, like, the trend changes over time. There used to be a trend where the happy looking one is always the main, like such as you guys know Kimi ni Todoke? You guys might have know the song Adoke nai konna kimochi mo. You see how I forgot his name. Kagehama? I forgot their name. You know how it used to be the standard, and the sub guys used to look like this. Like, this is the sub guy, this is the main guy. But nowadays, these guys are villain. And these guys are the main guys. Do you know what I'm talking about? In modern day webtoon and manga or drama, guys that look like this are villain. They're generally very trash. They look good, and then they turn out to be trash in like the next 3 episodes. So there has been like a trend in the main character face. Yes. Another one that I feel that way is something like Love 101. I forgot what the exact name was. Oh, this one, Romance 101. Like, he used to feel like the main guy, but turns out it was this guy. I don't know if you guys seen this one. This is like the same example. This one is also fun. Love Alarm? That's an old one. You know this webtoon? This is really old. Oh, you're probably talking about the drama. I read the webtoon. This webtoon is really old. Like, really, really old. It came out, I believe it came out like 2000. This came out when I was in middle school. It's so old. Yo, read us webtoon, please. We used to do that. I kind of wish I would be able to keep going with that route. Sadly, it doesn't work because of copyright and things like that. I like reading webtoons. It's fun. If you want to do that on Discord. But also another thing is reading webtoon. It takes so much throat energy that I usually damage my throat by the end of it. It takes so much talking. You know what I also want to do? I mean, I don't think I'll play game in a long time because I get too addicted to games. But I also want to do where I get into certain games and I read all the voice lines. So that would be like a webtoon in some sense. Yeah. My guy, you're yapping every day on stream. If I yap a little more passionately, my throat hurts really badly. But yeah, I don't think I'll play games. because I don't have self-control with games. Yeah, story-based games. Guys, I was literally getting depressed last night by the fact that I love games so much, but I can't play it. Guys, I love games so much to the point where it's like a gambling addict level. I get into it and I can't escape. If I get into another game, we're never gonna get the next vocal single. We're never gonna get play Love and Deep Space. You guys think I'm really not straight, huh? You guys just think like, seems like he's not straight. You enjoy this game. I know that game. That game is so. Do you guys know which game you're? Love and Deep Space. The guys are wearing apron, and then the chest are like popping out. Oh, they're wearing nothing but the apron. Guys, I like girls. Yeah. I mean, like recently, I don't even know if I like girls all that much. I don't think I really like human that much. I like robots. Yeah. They show abs too. I think they show more than abs. I've seen the gameplay. Well, not like I didn't look it up. It showed up on my page. I swear, I didn't look it up. But here's the thing, the graphic is really good. I don't know if you guys have seen the game, The Love in Deep Space. The graphic is like unbelievable. It's like actually unbelievable. Yeah. One of the best character design I've seen. Graphic as in they're your type? No, it's like it's like a S tier webtoon style drawing. That's what they look like. The quality is crazy. That's what the game file is like, 30 gigabytes? They're not even open world and they have 30 gigabytes? The 25 gigabytes probably dedicated to abs. Like, what do you mean that game is 30 gigabytes? Like, what is there to be 30 gigabytes? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know it was that heavy. Nah, I'm straight. I like girls. I think I'm giving you guys the wrong impression. The newbies are getting a wrong impression, but I like girls. I'm a just a regular guy. Yeah. We think you're just a bit zesty. We need to do a Q&A with the newbies because, his just wow. No, we need to do a little bit of a Q&A so we get to know each other a little bit better. Yeah. I'm 22-year-old. Yeah, I am a musician. Yeah. I'm a 22 and 48-month-year-old. But I don't count the months, so the months don't really matter. Who count the months anyway, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and then yesterday I was 21, exactly. 21 and 56 month, yeah. Oh, not even 56, it's 60 month. Yo, are you a pathological liar? Liar? What? I would never lie. I don't actually lie that much. I don't really. Well, I'm being serious. If you see me for a long time, I don't lie because there's no reason to lie most of the times. Do you guys lie often? What do you lie about? Let me think. What do I lie about? I don't lie necessarily. I'm not saying I'm a good person, but like, what time do you have to lie about things? You lie about your height? That's a joke. That's a joke. Joke. American joke. I tell my son the park's closed today. Oh, you lie about your sexuality? You lie about being straight? I am straight. I'm straight. What else? What do I lie about? What do I lie about? You lie about your music taste? I lie, and sometimes I don't diss certain musicians enough when I actually hate them, but I lie and say they're not bad. In my head, I think it's garbage, but I tone it down and I say it's not ideal. Yeah, that's usually what I lie about. What else do I lie? I also sometimes lie and say I'm in a good mood when I'm not in a good mood. Yeah. I lie and say, oh, I'm doing good when I'm not doing good. That sounds like such an emo 13-year-old to say. But, and then, here's the thing. And then you guys go like, the vibe is off. The vibe is off today. I could just feel it. The vibe is off. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Sometimes you guys are right. And then here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Sometimes I would come to stream and I'll just be like, hey guys, what's up? And the people will start saying like, I don't know, but the vibe is off today. Hyo-san, the vibe is off. And I'm like, huh? What? No, I just woke up. Like, what? What are you talking about? I don't know, but the vibe is just off. I'm like, then that starts to make me crash out. Like, what do you mean the vibe is off? What do you mean? What do you mean? Then that's when the vibe really starts to fix your vibe. And then I start to like act overly happy, like, all right, guys. And then they're like, see, definitely the vibe is off. He's faking it now. The vibe is definitely off. No, nowadays it's been good. That's why it hasn't been off. Nowadays my vibe has been good. You could tell, right? My vibe was really off last year. Any Hyomi here who was watching stream last year? Last year, we had a crash out session like every other stream. Like, I would come on and I'll be like, hey guys, can I whine? Can I whine? Can I... I'm gonna do 30-minute streams only. I'm not in the mood today. No, but here's the thing, guys. Oh my god, no, I do need to kind of cut the stream down a little bit if I want to be more successful musician. But my issue is lately stream is more fun than music. So that's why I try to have myself focus more on music. But no, here's the thing, guys. Realistically, stream is more fun than music because stream, you get immediate pleasure. Like when I talk to you guys and see you guys, it's immediately fun. But music, there is the pain of creating an art until the art is finished. It's more painful process. I mean, I like music, but do you guys agree? It takes more. Here we go. My bad. Not the here we go. Yeah, exactly. Sitting at computer and talking to people who like you, who wouldn't like doing that? So like, you know how you guys accuse me of like, he wanna leave stream so bad. He just hates us. Guys, when I turn off stream, there's nobody in my room to love me. Like, why would I want to be off stream? You know, why? What would happen when You think I turn off stream and like, come in, babe, and like make out and like. If that was the case, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, now you tell us? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, low key sad? What do you mean under the table? Girl. No one is accusing you? Yo, get a therapist? Oh, the laundry machine broke. Wait, no, this is not even a joke. The laundry machine broke, so I haven't been able to do laundry. So my laundries are kind of stacking up. I don't know when they're gonna fix it. The coin, it's a coin laundry in my apartment, and the coin thingy is stuck. You broke laundry, so the coin won't go in. Like, you know, the coin got stuck, so you can't like push it in, so the machine won't work. Yeah. There is one close by, but I don't want to go outside in this cold weather. It's so cold. I'm just gonna wait until they fix it. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait. I still have like 10 towels that I could use. So sudden change of topic. The poor laundry can't get paid. Sometimes they work for free. I miss those days, but yeah. You're just gonna wear them green pants. Actually, I'm not wearing green pants. Okay, if anyone could guess the color of the pants I'm wearing today, please wash your clothes here. I wash my clothes. This new. This smells good. The answer is gray. If you see, it's cause I was filming a piano stuff, so I sort of dressed up in like a suit. Yeah. What do you mean? Do you know colors? It's gray. If this is not gray, what is this? Like a rat color? Looks gray to me, Unk. It's gray. You colorblind? That's like a dark gray. That's gray. It's charcoal. Oh my god. That's brown. Oh no, sorry about the Stray Kids. No, we had the Stray Kids talk earlier. I just forgot to change the title. I need to start changing the titles well, because I don't wanna, make people join in and then later they think this is not Stray Kids talk. So can the mods on YouTube change the title? They can't, right? I wish they can, because I forget to change the title often. Yeah. Didn't you do that already? No, on Twitch is fine, but on YouTube I have to change it again. So, but alright, cuties, it was fun today. Okay, like I was just checking. Never mind. Alright, cuties, it was fun today, and we believe you. Believe what? Believe what? What is there to believe? Yeah. I gotta film the piano stuff, but lately I've been kinda lazy too. But it's okay. I've been getting kinda lazy too. But it's alright. I need to. I don't know why. Sometimes when I make music, like the promoting part, I don't always get as excited for. I get very excited when I finish it, but like I get like pressured. Oh, now I have to like promote this well, and now I have to film this. So yeah. But be real with yourself. You're not gonna film later. No, I already filmed today. I filmed early. I'm gonna film on Thursday and Friday. But it won't affect our stream schedule because I need to go to school at like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. The Uber is gonna cost so much because I don't think Subway runs at that time. But that's the only time the school studio opens. So the Uber's gonna be so expensive. I'm just gonna think of it as like a me renting studio kind, because it takes money to. Did he make it to Harvard? No, I'm talking about Berkeley. Yeah. Berkeley. I borrowed Sean's ID today. But I was late, so the room got canceled. And then, wow, Sean was at work. Like, he called me and said, like, the room got canceled. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then, like, I have to book it again. Like, beep. Like, I have to borrow the ID. Yeah. He left it on the table, so. Anyway, alright. Thanks, cuties. And I will see you guys tomorrow. What content should we do tomorrow? I keep thinking I want to do the eating contents, but I'm not hungry at the time of the stream. So maybe tomorrow I'll be hungry enough and we could do some kind of a mukbang content. Yeah. Alright, see you, cuties. Tanisha and Jessica. Who should I? FCK this host? Please go live again tomorrow. If I don't go live tomorrow, that means there's a serious issue with my health. So, yes, you'll see me tomorrow. See you, cuties.